Welcome to Stonham Barnes Park, Suffolk's ultimate family entertainment destination. This podcast will take you on a journey of discovery of all our facilities and exciting events. We look forward to seeing you soon.
So welcome to the Stonham Barnes podcast. Here I'm talking with Janice Rolls, the General Manager of Stonham Barnes Park. Good morning. Hello, Janice.
Good morning.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself and a bit of history of Stonham Barnes Park?
Yes, well, I came here 18 years ago, and I came to work within the campsite. I knew very little about camping, having come from quite a large family that didn't enjoy tents and things.
Okay.
So I came here quite as a novice. I learnt quite a lot. I bought myself a caravan and went round to see what other people would expect from a campsite. Present owner came along and purchased Stonham Barnes, and he asked me to stay, and I've been here since.
Okay.
So I started off in the campsite, cleaning showers, putting campers out, and actually camping now has gone a whole full circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because years ago, people would turn up and they were people that couldn't afford to go on holiday far. They'd buy themselves a fairly old caravan and they'd come along and their children would enjoy the wooded areas. The children would make themselves dens and lay in the bushes and try to shoot me as I go past.
Do what children do.
Yes, it was really fun.
Yeah.
And they'd come in on a Friday night and I worked with Alan Farrow. And he would say, that they're arriving at 9 o'clock at night because they got stuck on the A12.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And then we used to go out there with torches and help them put their awnings up. And yes, it was fun. And then it turned a full circle. Well, it started to be the thing to do is to go camping, and people started buying expensive motorhomes. And they come, and the children would be on their iPads. Okay. And but now it's turned round.
It's gone the other way again. That's interesting.
And it's really lovely. Yeah. Because people are, areas haven't got the open space that we have.
That's
so
true.
Now that we get large families, groups that come and they camp into a circle because we've got the space. Yeah. And the children can ride their bicycles on the show, all around the showground, wherever, and they're safe.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And we're built on that really because we now provide children's play area, whereas we didn't before. So we've really expanded on what we had and built on the family.
Yeah. Well, it feels like that. I mean, when I pulled up earlier on, I just pulled into the car park here, which is fairly full. But there's families and children running around, and there's a big sense of, I don't want to go cliche the word happiness, but everyone's very happy, and everyone's very, very safe. That feels one of the overriding factors, the safety of it all.
We have to look at, we've all had children, or grandchildren now for me, but we're all aware that so quickly can there be an accident. Yeah. So we are always making sure that children are in a safe environment here. Yeah. And children want to be able to run. They want to be able to be free. Yeah. And parents should be able to feel that they can sit down and have their barbecues in the mornings, and the children can just...
Well, it's everybody's holiday, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah. And that's what we've got to remember, that I think with COVID and people start to have holidays in Great Britain again, and what's happened is that we are in the middle of the countryside, so you've got both things really. You've got all the countryside here, and then not so far down the road you can go to the beach.
That's true, yeah.
And what we did find is that when they came here and they camped and they had a good time, we felt that we weren't really offering them as much as we should do. So we've now put in a sports bar and function rooms, so that if it's raining and horrible, although children do love playing in the rain, I will assure you of that. They do like puddles.
Yes.
There's somewhere dry for them to go and play pool or watch TV. Yeah, because everybody likes TV. Yeah. So like I say, it's gone from basic camping to posh camping, back to basic camping again, which I think children are far happier with. Yeah. Well, I could tell you a story, a very quick one. Yeah. We had some young they'd just finished their A-levels and they wanted to come as a group. And Mum and Dad came too and stayed in one tent. And in the morning, they turned up in the office and said, "Where do we plug our straighteners in?" Oh, my word.
Okay, brilliant.
It's so important.
Yes, very important, yes. Also, I believe you have a function barn here as well.
Yes, we do. We do corporate events in there. We have had several weddings. I get involved with the wedding side of it. And it's really good because when people... It's a wedding with a little bit of a difference. So we've had wedding guests that go off to the golf course. They play a 9-hole.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
They go on to adventure golf and they can actually play foot golf.
Right.
So we've got photographs of some of the wedding guests dressed in all their finery going around
on the golf course.
Off on the golf course. Actually, we've had a flying display given for the guests for the weddings. So, yes, I get involved with the dressing of the barn. It's very difficult because people come and they see the barn as a part of the event.
Yeah.
So that's where they put the music and that's where they have the presentations. And so very quickly, because it's all draped, very quickly we can add lovely tables and lovely dressings and it becomes a wedding venue.
Wonderful.
And we do have a wedding licence.
Yes,
so they can get married here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we've got the campsite here, and you say everybody can turn up in the caravans. You cater for tents as well, do you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
A lot of people enjoy tents, and tents have changed, haven't they? They've got pods onto it, and sometimes they take up more room than a caravan now.
They do. Yeah.
They have their own separate bedrooms.
And also with the camping here, we have I can see it right opposite me. What do you call it? The shopping village?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the retail village. You've got lots of different. Types of retail units there.
So you could actually come here with nothing and get everything on site if you wanted to.
Yes, we've got a lovely village shop that provides you with everything, down to milk, down to toilet rolls, which people tend to forget when they're camping.
Yeah.
Basics, staples, like your baked beans, but then you can also buy a really nice meal there and put the meal together. So so you've got the village shop, you've got post office, we have
the postcards.
Yes, I don't know if people do postcards now, do they?
I don't know actually. No, guess not.
We have the bistro where you can go and have your meal. We've got Tumble Down, which is for the small children to go and bounce around in. We've got the Bouncy Pillow, which is free.
I'm always tempted to have a go on that every time I walk past it.
So am I.
I'm sure it calls my name every time I come past.
I'm waiting for there's nobody on site so I can have a go.
Perhaps we'll both go on it afterwards.
We've got the pottery, which, Carter's Pottery is known for supplying teapots to Harrods.
Yes.
But at the same time, they do, for children can go in there and paint small items and have them, which is quite popular. And there's a tea room at the back too, so the mum and dad can have a sit and have a cup of tea, coffee, cakes. Lots of small businesses which are, they're independent.
Yeah.
And I think that's a thing that we should encourage.
Yes, I mean, there is a great support for small stuff at local business here at Stonham Barns.
Yes, there is.
Which is a great thing. So we've got... I've got a list in front of me, which would probably take us all day to go through, but you've got fishing lakes here as well.
Yes. I've been involved with the fishing lakes in my time here. People used to camp, and they still do. They come and camp, and then mum can disappear and go and have her hair done, because we've got hairdressers. Yeah. And they can go and have coffee, and husband sits up there and does the fishing. The fishing matches, it's quite popular. Yes, we've got 2 fishing lakes, a competition lake and a leisure lake. But actually on match days now, both of them get pretty full.
Yeah, okay.
So it's popular.
Do you know what's in those lakes? What fish it is?
Carp.
Got carp in there, have you? Yeah.
Bream.
Bream. Okay, lovely. So we've got a garden centre on site as well?
Yes, we've got a garden centre, so you can buy bedding plants. Yeah. It's also got things in there like barbecues that you can buy. Lots of large ornamental pots. Okay. They're really the big clay ones.
Yes, yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, that's worth a visit.
So you said about where we're actually based here. I believe we're quite close to Ipswich, Norwich, just some roughly drive times.
Ipswich Stonham Barns to Ipswich is about 22 minutes away.
That's good.
To Norwich it's an hour.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
great.
a really good shopping centre in Norwich, as there is in Ipswich.
Yes, yeah.
We're also got not far from Bury's and Edmonds,
No.
which is also
No.
a lovely place to go to. They're big shopping centres. And then obviously you've got my favourite place is Walberswick.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got Felixstowe, Southwold.
Walberswick, was that where they do the crabbing contest every year?
They did. I don't know if they still do that.
I think they do. Yeah, I don't think they've done the last couple of years, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. All the kids
So
down with the buckets. Yes,
been,
with the buckets, and you put the rope down.
Yeah.
Don't you have to knot the rope as well? You knot the rope, put it into the water.
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon. That's it.
We've all done crabbing at
I'm going to have to go again. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a lovely place.
It is.
And obviously that's local.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you want to go to Minsmere, which is the bird, that's not far from here. It's all within an hour's drive.
Okay. But also you say about Minsmere and the birds, but we've got bird sanctuary on site.
Suffolk Owl Sanctuary has been here forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably one of the first ones that came here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been?
I've not been. Every time I go past, I keep wanting to go in. So I'm going to put my head around the door after this.
Meerkats?
Yes. You've got meerkats, yes.
Flying displays.
Mm-hmm.
It's very popular.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of schools come here for educational.
Okay.
And it is really enjoyable.
Fantastic. Moving on to events. Now, what sort of events have we got coming up here? Because we have a theatre on site as well, don't you?
We do.
Yeah.
We do. I have in the theatre, we've had Cliff Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Germain, he was brilliant actually. I thought he was Cliff.
Yeah. He looks more like Cliff Richard than Cliff Richard.
He does actually. Yeah. When he got out of the car, I said, I think that's the one.
That must be him.
Glamtastics is absolutely wonderful. There's glam rock. They are brilliant. And they're coming back again.
I think I've seen them. Are they from Bury St Edmunds?
I'm not sure.
I think they're from Bury St Edmunds way. I've seen them in the past, and they do all stuff like Slade and the Sweet.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
You have to get up and dance to those.
Of course you do.
Because
Yeah.
How
can you not?
Not quite. Queen was brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant he was.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis, which is Andy Otley, which is a local chap. He comes, he's going to do on his own, and he's going to bring his band in August.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Simply Jackson, which I've seen him. He's very good.
Mm-hmm.
They were popular last time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, that's all going on in the theatre this
Excellent.
year. Shows we've got coming up. We've got Suffolk Young Farmers are doing a family show for young farmers and all about farming. They've got a tug of war. It should be fun.
Excellent.
That will be a fun day.
Yeah.
Tractors and all sorts. That will be a fun day. Not to miss. Then we have History Alive, which is history lesson reacted.
Okay.
And that's very popular with the schools.
Yes.
You've
had that here before, haven't you? Last year? Yeah.
We have.
I imagine very, very successful, very popular.
Gone to Earth is back again, and that's Gone to Earth. It's
wellness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very wellness.
Okay.
And that's really lots of workshops.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice, relaxing 3-day show.
Mm-hmm.
Always have the car shows, which is American Car Show. We've had Spring Break. We have Knuckle Busters on their American cars.
Yeah, we've actually we did a podcast with him last year.
Did
Knuckle
you?
Busters, yeah. It's from Carrot Garage, isn't it?
Yeah, Carrot Town Garage.
Yeah.
Carrot Town Garage.
Yeah.
Big Bus Show is a new one this year. Everything about buses.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be really interesting.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got St Elizabeth's Hospice. We've put that off for 2 years now. It's Wendy Goddard. Her daughter unfortunately died, and she's trying to raise money for the charity.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very passionate about St Elizabeth's Hospice myself.
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter was 30, so she was trying to do everything 30. So we were doing 30 tables.
Okay.
And we're trying to raise 30,000. And she's raised so much money for St Elizabeth Hospice. She's really a hard worker. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's going to happen in August. We don't want COVID to hit us again.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No.
So it was planned early when COVID hit. And then it was cancelled. And then we did it again sort of September, October time, then it was cancelled again. So we were going to put it right in the middle of August.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we don't cancel it again.
You don't cancel it, no. No.
That's
and have the good weather.
And have the good weather so we can go outside.
Yes.
So what else shows have we got this year? We have Open Air Country Music Festival.
Mm-hmm.
They're local people, Brian Mann and Pat Murphy. They put on this country music festival. That should be good. That'll be outside. Swede Fest is a truck show.
Ah, okay.
And I actually, when I do laugh with the organisers, a hire, but I was driving home on the day that they were all coming in, and it's in September time, so it was dark. Mm-hmm. And I had to turn round and come back because as they were coming through the village, all these lovely, that's like having the Coca-Cola bottle. Oh, it was amazing. It's like Christmas trees coming up.
Fantastic.
So I came back and I said, do you know, this is amazing. And there's such a lovely bunch of people. And that's been very successful. Okay. And we do that in September. We have the local children or parents phone us and say, what time are they leaving? And they all go out of the village, and the children are. Oh,
wonderful!
But we try to discourage any hooting because obviously, yes. That's what the children want to happen.
Yeah.
And then again, we go into Saxon Viking, which is again a history lesson, and then we go into Christmas craft market. Would you believe?
Goodness me! Well, we're nearly June now, aren't we? Well, we are this week.
We are June.
Yeah.
Yes,
June.
we are June.
Okay. What happened to that last 6 months?
I know.
So we have all this going on at Stonham Barnes Park. We have the shops and we have the garden centre. So obviously you can come here for the day. Just come to the garden centre and go to the shopping village here.
Yeah.
Just going back to the camping, is that something we probably need to look at now and get booked up now? Because of probably high seasons coming up, isn't it?
Yes. When the children finish school, because it is about children.
Yeah.
We have upgraded all our toilet facilities and our laundry rooms, so there are plugs.
Wonderful. So you can plug your straighteners in.
Yes, that's absolutely. For them to use.
Do you have a shower facilities here?
Yeah, they're all showers, mains and ladies, and they've all been upgraded.
Okay. We have the caravans, we have the tents, but you also have some holiday homes on site?
Yes, we do. We have holiday homes that you can rent.
Yeah.
Some of them we've got 14. Mm-hmm. And I think at the moment, looking at them, I think there's probably only 3 or 4 available.
Okay.
So, get booked up.
Okay. I'll read out his number here. It's Nick Church, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you ring Nick Church on 07894 203 771, that's 07894 203 771. Speak to Nick direct and maybe hire yourself a holiday lodge here.
That's Nick will actually sell you a lodge because we sell.
You sell them as well?
Yeah, so we have the holiday lodges that we rent. Mm-hmm. You need to phone 01449 711 901. And you get your renting, and you hire your statics, your holiday homes, and all your camping.
Okay.
Nick Church is our salesman.
Okay.
And we have privately owned holiday lodges. And actually it evolves from camping. Mm-hmm. You get somebody that comes with a tent the following year, because we have returners. The following year they've bought a caravan. Mm-hmm. And then a couple of years down the line, they've got a static on the holiday park, and they bring their families and they, share it out. Mm-hmm. And then next minute they've got a lovely luxurious lodge on the beach night.
Fantastic.
So they upgrade all the time, and it all comes from the beginnings.
From the beginning camping. Yeah. Well, thank you, Janice. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was great talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Visit stonhambarnes.co.uk for more information.